Hello, Dr. Sorahan. I just wanted to give you a briefing of what you're going to be witnessing in the upcoming video. So I am going to just give you a preview of the lesson that the students will have been taught so that you can kind of catch up on the activity that I am putting in the TPACK Analysis 1, just so you kind of have a brief of the background so that you're not completely lost. So if I was to teach a lesson on the key ideas and detail of a story, me and the students would have went over before the activity, what a story, what is made up in a story, meaning the characters, the setting, and the major events. And we would have kind of went over the definitions of the characters, setting, and major events. And as you can see here, this is a website that I would have used on the interactive board just to kind of show the students so that we're having a group discussion about what makes up a story and about the definitions of these different elements of the story. And as you can see here, once I click on one of the subtopics, if we were to choose characters, I would kind of just go over the definition again with the students after I've gotten all of their ideas beforehand. And we would use this example, which is called a helping hand, to kind of show an example of how we can define the characters in a story or a text. And after we go over each of these, I would read to the students a story that I have found. So in Ed 311, we're making a lesson plan. And so I just kind of piggyback off of what I've already been doing in that lesson. And so I'm just using the different assignments that I use in this lesson plan. So for this particular lesson, I would be using in my instruction the story called, here it is, Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Gronin. So after I show the students that website that I just showed you there and go through those 3 different elements, defining them, and showing the students an example of those elements and key parts of the story, then we would read the Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type by Doreen Gronin. And after we read that, I would allow the students to give me the information from that text that we read, and they would define and describe the setting, the character, and the events in that particular story. And I would just simply jot down those answers on the board and, just kind of piggyback off of what they're saying and making sure they're understanding how to describe the setting, the character, and events, and just making sure that the students understand what we're doing.